Hi everybody, I'm starting a new ball jointed doll customization today. So this is Harold. He is a sculpt from Bug Memory, and he is a kind of ghost opossum, and that's going to be how I'm painting him. And I'm very excited about it. I'm kind of nervous because he has been my most expensive doll so far, so I don't want to ruin him, but I'm sure we'll be fine. And we're outside today because I'm going to be airbrushing him mostly. I'm going to try that out for the first time. And we have a painting booth inside, like a little airbrush one, but he is just genuinely too big. He does not fit. So I have to be outside. So I've got him out here. I've got some stuff for painting, if I get to painting today. I don't know. I'm hoping to, because it's actually quite nice out and I can be out here without a jacket. And I don't know how many more days like that we have left. It's starting to get cold here already, but that's okay. So, got that, but for now, I'm just going to start with my airbrush and my sealant. And, yeah, first step, we got to seal him. Actually, first step, I got to take out his eyes. And then we're going to get started. And, yeah. I was just taking his eyes out, and I almost dropped one through the boards of the deck. I think I may have had a small heart attack. Okay, he looks really silly right now, but I've got him kind of laid out, basically. And the plan is just going to give him 2 coats of sealant like this, and then I'm going to flip him over, and then 2 more coats of sealant, and hopefully that'll protect him enough, so that way if I do mess up with the airbrush painting, you know, hopefully everything should be okay and I can remove it if it ends up really terrible. So, yeah, we're ready to get started. All right, we're back inside. It has honestly been a little while since I ended up sealing him, but that's okay. I didn't end up using the airbrush for any color because, to be perfectly honest with you, it was scary and he was expensive and I really don't want to wreck him. So that was the reasoning behind that. So I decided to use chalk pastels instead, and hopefully I can get kind of the same look. I have like a paint idea, basically. I didn't draw it, but I took one of the stock photos for him and did a mock-up, so I'm going to be using that as reference. And I've got my pastels, and I got some new brushes for it, so hopefully I can get that done. And I think how I'm going to do this is I'm going to start with one section, do it all up, spray it, and then move on to the next one, so that way I don't accidentally wreck anything by touching it when I'm working on another piece. So yeah, I'm gonna start with doing like I have like brown and black that I'm gonna put on the fur of the body. So I'll do like that part, seal, and then I'm gonna come and work on his arms, seal that, yeah, and I will update you guys as I go through that. I also thought, since we're on the subject of opossums right now, I thought I would give Maggie a little bit of an update too. When I painted her face up, basically, I just did the eyes and the nose and gave her some pink toes, and this is her other faceplate. And it's cute, and I liked it, and I still do like it, but I think I just want to give her a couple updates to match because I figured out her character a little bit more. So I'm going to do a couple changes, mostly just some pastel shading, and then I might change the eyes a little bit too, because with Harold's eyes, they've got like these crosses in the middle, like these X shapes, whatever you want to call them. But anyways, I thought it'd be kind of neat if I could do something with her eyes to kind of match with his as well, and because they're kind of the same character, kind of not. One of these days I'm gonna have to do like a big video and explain the lore of the world that these guys are from, but basically they need some similarities. So as I paint Harold, I'm gonna go through and give a few of those ideas that I give to him to Maggie. Okay, just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So Maggie's customizing is done. I give her a little bit of shading inside her ears. I changed up the eyes so they kind of got an orange gradient, and then a little yellow cross in them to mimic the other eyes. I did a little bit of shading inside her mouth on the open mouth faceplate. And then I did a little bit of pastel shading on her back too. And it's all sealed, I can touch her and everything. Just a little bit to give her a little bit of color. So her customizing was pretty easy. Yeah, really simple. So Maggie's done. She's good to go. She's just here to for moral support, I guess. I don't know. She's just hanging out. She's chilling. Unfortunately, I did start on Harold. You can see I did a little bit of shading here and stuff on his nose and on his back here, but it's just turning out a little bit too subtle for me, and yeah, I'm just not happy with it. And I think if I just keep going with the pastels, it's going to take a really long time, and it's probably not going to give me the look I want. Also, in my sketch, I guess you would call it, I did have black on like the very top of him, and I don't actually have any black pastel, which I did not know until I started this. So as you can see, he's wrapped up right now. I'm gonna hopefully, ooh, that came loose, I gotta fix that. But basically I'm gonna wrap him up so that the clear part of him is all covered and sealed in, and I've also masked off his fingers because I want those to be a different color. So yeah, gonna mask him off, and I didn't want to, but I am going to try my best to not wreck him, and I'm going to airbrush him, and hopefully that gets me what I want and I don't ruin him. So yeah, we'll give that a try. Okay, so I know I said I was gonna try and film in between steps, but I kind of just ended up getting into the zone, so I didn't do that. So it's been a little while. I've been painting all day, and here is the first part of him done. He looks so cool. I'm so excited. So first things first, I did the tail. I did just like the very top of it, and I did brown and then black over top. So you can, ooh, I've got him kind of balanced here because he's drying, so I can't really show that right now, but you can see a little bit. So it's like brown and then black right along the very top of it. And then here's his body. So again, the brown and black thing I was talking about. And then I did the tips of his ears in red. And then here's his little face. He's so cute. I'm obsessed with him. He's adorable. He looks really creepy with the eyes, and I put like a little bit of red around them just to like give him a little something. And his nose is painted in, and I glossed his nose. And then his arms, I'm like super, super proud of. So here they are right now as is. I did like a brown to black gradient, and then I put some red right at the fingertips, and I did some veins on there too, which my camera won't focus on. Hello? There we go. So you can see that, yeah, they've got like just a little bit of a subtle pattern. And then for his nails, I have not decided quite yet, but I'm keeping them red for now, but I painted them and they're drying right now, and they're going to be glossy. So then like the rest of him's matte, and then his nails are shiny, and I think it'll give it a cool kind of look. I might paint them black later. I don't know. But yeah, so that's him right now, and then the next time I paint, it will be painting the clear part of him, and then he'll be done, which is wild. But yeah, I'm really happy with how he's turning out so far. And this was my first time kind of painting something with an airbrush. Like, I use it for sealant and stuff, but I'd never painted with it before, so I think, all things considered, it turned out pretty good. So yeah, been painting the spots, and I would say I'm about halfway through with them, and I wanted to just take a real quick video because A, I realized I didn't really do a lot of footage for him, and I felt kind of bad about it, and B, I wanted to make sure I showed this off. So I've been using airbrush paint and model paint to do the spots and give them the effect, and then I was putting a gloss top coat on, like a varnish, you know, to make it look cool. And it's neat because when I was brushing it on, it started like peeling it a little bit, like you can see like here and here, like it started peeling off a little. And at first I was kind of upset about it because I was like, oh shoot, what do I do about that? Like, but then, you know, it kind of looks awesome. Like, I kind of like it, so I'm keeping it that way. But yeah, I just wanted to point it out because it was kind of like just a happy accident, and I think it looks really cool. Okay, I currently have him balanced on my old office chair because it was the best way I could think of to be able to show him off and still have a hand free to film. But he's done, and he looks so cool. I'm obsessed with him. So here's his face, of course. And then here are his hands with all the veins and stuff. And I added these chains and I hung these little, they kind of look like coins. They're always in the dollar store bead sets. And I thought they would make a cool feature for him too. So yeah, that's his face. And then here's his ghost body. And I think it looks really neat. I love how see-through it is. And like when you hold them up to the light, you can see the spots from the other side. And yeah, and then there's his tail. So yeah, here he is, all finished. I love him. I'm obsessed with him. He's very cool. And I will have pictures up on my Tumblr later for you guys to see. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.